This is Ritu Lalit, and today I am giving you my forecast for the birth sign Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. People with Sun in Aries are the ones who are born between March 21 and April 19. The symbol for Aries is the ram. Planet Mars is always exalted in Aries. Aries are basically warrior people, they're fighters. And Mars is the ideal ruling planet for them. The mantra for Aries is I am. Man, the body part is the head. They go head first into everything. The tarot card for Aries is the Emperor. It is the fourth card of the major arcana. And number 4 is associated with stability, with masculinity. People with Aries sign are daring, they're confident, they're headstrong, charismatic, courageous. They are natural born leaders. They're very determined people. And Aries, how is 2025 going to be for you? It's going to be rocking. Tons of stuff happening in your first house, your third house, and your fourth house. The first house is about I, me, myself. It is all about self appearance, your sense of self worth, your sense of identity. And the third house is the house of money. And the fourth house is the house of home and family. So here are the key planetary shifts for Aries in 2025. Okay, Mars is retrograde in 2025 in the beginning of the year. Mars is retrograde in Cancer. It moves from Leo to Cancer. Mars is your ruling planet. And when it's retrograde, you might feel a lot of intense inner emotions. And it moves into your fourth house, which means there can be a lot of intense feelings with regard to your family, with regard to your parental figures, your siblings, and also your children. And since it's retrograde, a lot of past relationships and grievances come up. I would suggest that this is the right time to face these unresolved issues, soothe those egos, clear up misunderstanding, because later in the year, Jupiter moves into fourth. And Jupiter is a very beneficial planet. And you can benefit from clearing the tensions right now. And the rest of the year, you can have a very harmonious time. By March 1 to April 12, Venus goes retrograde in the first house. The energy is all about personal identity. Chiron, the wounded healer, also is in the first house around this time. So, all the basic problems, the wounds, the hurts tied to self worth, appearance, your role in relationships might resurface. Confront them with compassion. Aries, one thing I want to say right now is you are ego driven. So you feel not enough in a relationship if you are not in control. The thing is, you do not have to be in control. You are enough in a relationship, even as a partner or as a spectator. Until May 25, Saturn remains in Pisces in your 12th house. 12th house is all about spirituality, about subconscious, about hidden issues. So you will be very antisocial or rather reclusive during this time. After March, Saturn and Neptune both move into your first house. Now, this is going to be a very interesting and challenging time. Saturn brings structure. It encourages you to take more responsibility. While Neptune is ambitious, it adds inspiration. It makes you dream big. If you can balance both these energies well, you can stay grounded while you build up a very big dream. Then Jupiter moves into Cancer. This happens around June 2025. This energy is very supportive and uplifting. It helps you connect more deeply with your family members. You may renovate, you may build, enhance the value of your home in some way, and your family will support you and assist you in this dream. This is provided you have done the work in the beginning of the year. Uranus moves into Gemini from July 7 to November 8. This activates your third house. The third house is communication, ideas, learning. This is a big shift because Uranus is here for the next 7 years. Uranus in your house of communication can bring out of the box thinking and expression. It can also bring a tendency to exaggerate. That can be fun, but provided you do not end up believing in your own exaggerations. Stay balanced, Aries. North Node in Pisces. This shift happens in January, the beginning of the year. And see, North Node and South Node shift signs once every 1.5 years. So, January 29, North Node moves into Pisces. There it joins Saturn and Neptune in the 12th house. This is the beginning of your spiritual journey. It encourages you to get in touch with your intuition, with your purpose on this planet. I find this transit very significant, especially for people who are into spirituality, creativity, or healing. This transit can bring a lot of inspiration and have a meaningful impact on you. What are the best months of the year for Aries in 2025? For travel, I would say January to July, then the end of the year, November, December. For health, you will be at your best health August and September. But watch out, in June and July, Mars can give you some health issues. So focus on self care. Money, April, May, and June, definitely. For earning, for making investments, April, May, and June are going to be really good for you. Okay, and for love, Venus and Jupiter, maybe even Mars. Yes, August, September, and October. These will be very good for love, for new relationships, for enhancing your old ones. For career, I would say January, and then later on in the year, around September, second eclipse, and then December. These are peak times for career growth. If you are planning to move, to relocate, then I would think that you should wait until June. If you can't do it in June, do it during the end of the year. The best crystals for you this year, Aries, are red jasper and bloodstone. Now, red jasper is root chakra. It is all about grounding. It's all about physical strength, energy, focus, determination. And with Mars going retrograde so often, there are problems with your circulatory system, blood and liver. So get yourself a bracelet like this, made out of red jasper, and wear it on your left wrist. Red jasper is also very good for detoxing, for getting rid of negative energy. and it is very good for emotional balance also. Bloodstone. I don't have a very big bloodstone. My bloodstone is very small, but it's small but very powerful. I use it for dream recall. Okay, this bloodstone is root chakra as well as your heart chakra. This is courage, strength, and protection. For Aries, it enhances your natural leadership abilities. And it is also very supportive during challenging times. Now, this is just for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might have your Moon in a different sign, or you might have your Rising in a different sign. If you need more personal advice or guidance, you can always get in touch with me. And if you like this video, please click on like, subscribe, press the bell icon, and I shall see you in another video. Thank you very much. Namaste.